Hello and welcome to Riverbend Springs. As we move into December now, we're looking good. Last time we made a bit of money. We've done alright. We're getting there. The plan is to buy a field. That's what we are aiming for at the moment. Today we are going to be selling the planks that we have in the sawmill. We're not going to sell the wool today. The wool is a little bit on the low side price wise. If we just check, I did have a quick look. Price currently is 2.7. It does go up to 3.666. So yeah, we're about 1,000 short of where we could be. So I think we'll hang on to that. We might have to move the pallets out of the spawn point just so that more can spawn in its place. So we'll do that, but we are going to sell the planks, and hopefully from the planks that will generate us enough money to be able to buy a field. That's the plan for today. Now, we do have, obviously depending on when you're watching this, we do have the old precision farming. It's just been added. No, precision farming I like precision farming. It had its little bits of quirkiness on the last edition, but hopefully, I know they've added a few things to it, but hopefully they've improved it. And I have installed the mod or DLC, whichever way you look at it. So we do have that now installed as well. So that should make it a little bit more interesting. I think it's a good addition. It does add a bit more to it. It does make it, in some respects, a little bit more difficult in a way. It does it. I suppose it just adds another element to it. I suppose that's the way to... It gives you a bit more information, which I suppose adds to the realism, I suppose, if you want to go down that road. We sort of like... I'm not a realism side, but I suppose if I was doing realism, we'd be in first person and all that kind of good stuff. But I think it adds something to it, a bit more information and all that kind of good stuff. It's not a bad thing, I think. Now, are all the features working properly as they should? Because let's face it, new DLC or new edition ever comes out 100% correct, does it? It's always a little bit of a... It's not quite full yet, so we'll leave that there. So there's bound to be some little quirks to it that are not quite right. Things that'll have to be altered. But we have it installed, so we can do soil sampling. I suppose the biggest one is tram lines now. Is that they gave you the ability to actually do tram lines. Now, I've had a look. I've not actually tried it out myself. It looks okay. I'm not quite sure how they work, as in whether they look like the real thing as such, you know. But the idea is to have that, and we'll give it a go. We're not going to, dismiss it straight away. We are going to give it a go. See if tram lines are a thing that improves the game for us. Or not, the case may be. But we can give it a go, we can see. Obviously soil sampling is something that you have to do now. Or you don't have to do it, I suppose. But we will, so that you can get down the right amount of fertiliser and lime. And all that kind of good stuff, which I think, it just gives you that little bit more information, like I said, and I think it just makes it a little bit more enjoyable when you've got time to play. I think it does add to it. I didn't check to see how many we've got actually, so we'll put it on so we can get some more on as well. But we'll give it a go. We'll give Precision of Farming a go. We'll give it a, it might be absolutely fantastic. Let's hope so. And we'll hopefully that adds to the game rather than detract from it. Oh, how much have we got? We've got this one and just those two. Okay, we should have enough money for the field, I hope. For a field. I have had a look. I know last time we did have a look at a field and said about buy. Now I have a little bit of a change. A bit of a change of an idea. Well, I say a bit of a change of an idea. I've looked at another field and thought that might be a better option for us. But I'll show you that when we get to it. First of all, we need to get these sold. Oh, I've got more. I thought that was it. There we go. Get these sold. It should then give us enough money. Go and purchase a field. And then, whoop! Cool, nearly lost that then. And then with precision farming, we can do the soil sample inside of it. Yeah. And we'll see how see if it's changed in any way. Obviously, with the tram lines and that, we'll have to wait until we get to put a crop in, which probably I don't think will be until January, no, February. February, I think, is the earliest. But we'll have a look anyway when we come to that. That's the plan. Whether it's a good one, whether it's the right one, time will tell. But that's the one what I'm going for now. Right, we'll get that strapped down. So we don't want to lose it. Oh, that's gone weird. Strange. Come on. Should stay there in place anyway. How are we doing? Oh, it's nearly ready, but not just yet. Right, so this is going to the Grain Museum, I believe it's called. So that is a little bit of a drive. But also speed it up and have a little bit of music on the way. Well, we have made it here, even though I did miss the turning, but well, it's just a quick swing around and back onto the right track again. But we got there. We got there. Right, let's see how much money we get. No, that's all right. 33,811. Right, let's see what they need. Roof plate. Wood beam, planks long, and roof plate. Roof plate, is that the... This was one of the Okay. Let's have a look on that. I think I remember making them on Silver Run Valley. No, whatever it was called. I think I made some on there. Maybe. Right, let's have a look, see if it's changed in any way. I can't see any difference down here. Looks pretty much all the same. Obviously that has gone up one stage since we last were here. No, I can't see any difference. Duck. Yeah. Oh well. Perhaps it'll all change at once. Interesting. Right. Well, we have enough money. We've got 129,000 now. So, let's head back. And let's go and have a look at a field to purchase. Right. See you shortly. Okay, so we are heading to the field that I think we should buy. Now, it's different to the one that we looked at last time. I think it's a good idea. I'm not quite sure. I might be completely wrong. But, bear with me. And I'll explain myself. Whoops. Yep. We are here. This is the field. Now, I know it's a little bit away from our farm, or where we're set up at the moment, but this is flat, which may come in handy later on. It should be within our price range. I'll just have a double check, make sure. Let's have a look. We are field 10. Hotspot farmland, there we go. That is 100,368. So yep, and that leaves us a bit of cash. Now, it is, what is it, size is 4.3 acres. Now, it does obviously a bit of woods around the outside. The one that we were looking at was field 13, which is 105. So 5k more, but it is slightly bigger. But with this, if we go to construction mode, we can have a quick look in the overview. Now, this is it. Nice and flat. Access to the road, which is good. Close to a lot of selling points. These are the good points, you know. We can expand. We will have to chop down these trees. We can expand along the same line as that it's been, the field is, so we can go along, so we can claim a little bit of field there, and we might be able to go a little bit wider. I'm not quite sure if we can much wider, but we can get a little bit. Train. So that's the plan. The biggest selling point for me is that it's flat, and obviously animals being, and you know, if we do go down the animals route, handy, you know. And we are looking at buying like these fields anyway, so it might be a good place to base ourselves and then work outwards from. That's the idea behind it, because I think this just needs too much work to it. We can always do it later on, maybe. But at the moment, if we start something there, and then we can go from there. That's the plan. Is it a good one? I don't know. But I think that's the one I'm going for. So let's buy this. 100,000. There we go. Gone. Quick way of spending some money. Right, now, obviously trees. Before we do anything to the field, as in we need to soil test it, test the soil, we need to get rid of these trees and plough up the bit that we want to extend. So it is going to mean a little bit of cutting these down, but that shouldn't take, he says, shouldn't be too bad. Well, that's the easy one though. That's the small one. We'll start there. We'll start small and we'll work big. But we'll get this done. Then we do need to get rid of the tree stumps as well, might you? Let's do that as well. So we've got to do that as well. So we've got a little bit of work ahead of ourselves. But I will crack on with this. And rather than have you sit here and, or wherever you are, watch me cut down endless trees. I say endless trees, there's not that many, I suppose. There's a few, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to go to waste, because we will take them obviously to our sawmill, so we will benefit. Come on, that'll do. And yeah, it's just going to take a little bit of time to get rid of these. I will chop them all down to manageable sizes, I think, rather than go and get the tractor. I think we can do it just as quick manually. So there's only a couple of big ones really. So then, oh, where's that knot? Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I'll crack on and see you when it's almost done. Let's see if we can get this loaded up. Well, as you can see, I may have slightly underestimated how much wood we would actually get from these trees, or how much there would actually be. It's quite substantial. I think that's probably about as far as we'll go, but we are now left with these big old logs. Cut all the branches off, trimmed down as much as I could, and that is what we're left with. So, yes, it's I did slow time down a bit because I thought this was going to take a while, and it did. It did take a little bit more time than I thought. But, hey, I always underestimate. So, the plan now, you know, plans are made to change. We're going to get this, we're going to get our other tractor, get the grab, the old woody grabby thing that we got. Might put the, no, so we'll come back with this. That's what we'll do. Come back with the trailer. This should all, I'm hoping, this is quite a bit, fit into the sawmill. It does have a capacity, and I can't remember what it is. I don't know whether I wouldn't have thought that we're going over capacity of it, but we wouldn't know until we get there. Yeah, it was. I say it wasn't too bad. It did take longer than I thought, but it wasn't too bad. It wasn't painful. It was. It could have been. I think the worst bit was the little whispery trees things. You know, the little diddly ones. They were the bits that were more of a pain. But God, there's quite a few tree stumps. I'm not going to probably get them all with the stump grinder. Bound to miss one or two. Always do, you know. It's can't see the wood through the trees, as they say. Hee. But yeah, we'll see if we can get those logs onto. I don't know whether we'll be able to lift them or not, to be honest. But one way of finding out. Oh, go on. All fit in. Yep. Right, let's park this up there. I wonder how much we got for that. 7,585. Not a bad amount of wood, actually. Not too shabby. Let's get rid of that one. We're gonna need a weight. Can we get the grabby doodah thing as well? Yep. We can get the trailer as well. Now this is going to be a bit of a test for our tractor. Not exactly the most powerful beast out there. But you never know. I mean, I could always cut the bits up a bit smaller. You know. So, not the end of the world. It's a shame there isn't a shortcut. Here's a little bit, but once we get it planted, there isn't much you do really to the field. Once you got it planted, you know, next stage is obviously the harvest, so it's just getting that planted, then pretty much you forget about it until it's ready. And hopefully get this done. I'm hoping to get it done today, but we'll have to see what the time goes. Not quite sure. I sort of lost track with the cutting down of the trees, so if this ends up a bit longer than normal, you'll know why. Right, we need to go around this way. But at least you didn't have to sit through and watch me cut all the trees down and trim them and so forth. So, you know, not too bad. Hopefully that'll end up just a normal length video. Right, I think we can get them on it. Must be able to, mustn't we? I hope so. Save a lot of time if we do. I was going to cut them up, then the trailer was pretty much full anyway. Right, let's leave that there. We're going to need to put the weight on the back, that's for sure. That's the weight. Because some of these are quite hefty. That's the technical term, in case you didn't know. Right, shall we go for it? Will it be able to? I think about it there. Give a good grip. Not a chance. Okay. What I'll do is get the old saw out. Give a bit of a trim. Yeah, let's go for about that. Hopefully that'll be fine. A little bit lopsided, I know. I don't think it's going to be able to manage that either. Let's see if we can get it in the middle. Or well, I say not middle, but so the weight is more even. Nope, still not having it. Take two. Oh, jumping about. Come on, I should be able to lift this. Surely. Yep. Just. I think we're borderline there. Don't know how we're gonna. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna do that bit. Because that's a lot wider. A lot diameter wise, that is. I say wider. You know what I mean. The diameter of it is a bit more. It's got that bit anyway, so. That's two bits. This shouldn't be... This is a lot thinner. So this bit should be okay. May have to go for around the other side actually. Get it on. There we go. Oh. There we go. Perfect. Right, before we go, get the other bits on, let's get that strap down. That way it doesn't move. And we don't lose them off the side, so that's at least something. And we can try and get these. We should be able to get the smaller bits. That shouldn't be a problem. Oops. A little bit. Oh, that's close. I might have just been so. Oh, way up. Let's get rid of that. Looks like we got a rogue branch. That looks like it. There we go. That's a bit better. Right, we can get this bit. Get those two on here. Yeah. Oop. A tree stump somewhere there. Right. Get this one. That leaves just that big one left, doesn't it? Oh, cool, that was close. I was a good tip then. A little bit bumpy, yeah? We'll plough it out anyway, so. There we go. Right, before we tackle that one, let's get these strapped. Just make sure don't go anywhere. Right. Now, right now, this is not gonna. But I'm just wondering whether it's gonna. Well, that's gonna be. Don't know if it's gonna fit around it or not. So it might have to be a bit of a plan B, or C, D even. We'll have to see if we can actually pick this up or not. Right. That should be more of a manageable weight. Drag it back a bit. Oh, there we go. You know, it's quite funny in a way, because my feet are moving as well while I'm doing this. Don't know what all my feet are going to be able to do, but whole body experience. There. Try not to drag it off when I come back. There we go. Just got some weight on at this trailer. Now for the big bit. Go round this way. This ground looks. I don't think that's gonna. That's not even gonna fit round, is it? Ooh, how are we going to move this? It's like doing chunks across, but might have to cut into like wedges type thing, like biscuits. Might be the only way. I mean, that's a ton. 4 ton this bit weighs, or the mass of it is. So even if I cut into 4 chunks, that's a ton each. That's still going to be. It's not so much the weight; it's more of the actual shape of the thing. I think that's where the issue is. Come on. I suppose it would take a little while to cut through this thing, wouldn't it? Yep, it does take a while. One more, for good luck. Hopefully. I don't know if we'll be able to pick them. We'll find out. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but I'm not gonna lose hope either. Almost there. Almost. Bear with it. Bear with it. There we go. Right, let's see if that helps at all. Don't know how, but it might. What if I get it from the other? Let's just spread these out a bit. Oh. Not what I had in mind, but close. Get it from. There we go. That's a bit more. Oh, dump thing. Now let's see if we can. I don't know. Try and force it down. I think it's just too wide, that bit. Oh, no. Right. I'll soon be able to pick these up. Oh, I wouldn't actually. That's 898 kilograms. Maybe not. I mean, this is going to break it down to 400 each. Well, 500, sorry. No, 450. 450. That's still a lot. We can lift up to 200. I don't have super strength on this game. It's I don't like to use it too much. And I don't like to use it if I'm playing this way either. So that's why it just gives it a bit more of a challenge. Let's put it that way. This should work. This should work. No. Yes. There we go. Good grief, eh? I don't think we can be able to get it all on. If we can get a couple of bits on, the rest we can sort of like shuffle to one side for now. I think that's what we'll do. There we go, that worked. Oh, don't. No. Oh, you little sausage. Come on, close up. You're closing? Right. Okay, it's working. There we go. Come on. Right, run away quickly. Oh, I don't know why. I feel like I'm holding my breath when I'm doing that. It's a little bit... I think that's probably as much as we can get on there. So, what do we do with these bits? We will push them to one side for now. We'll do a little bit of a... We won't forget about them. We know where they are. Oh, not that we can forget. And we can come back once we... Oh, that's moved rather fast. We can always come back at a later date. I don't think we'll be needing any wood for a while. Don't hit the tree. Oh, okay, hit the tree. We won't be needing any wood for a while, so we should be okay. Oh, blooming stumps. That's the next thing. Come on. We can always come back and get them. So, they're there. Don't forget about them. Yeah. Good grief. Oh, wrong way. Right. Can I connect? I should be able to connect it. I will wait on the back, actually. Got a hook thing on the back, so it should be able to... Yep. Yep, fits on there nicely. Right. We will go back, drop this off, and get our John Deere tractor, because that's more powerful. We'll get the stump grinder. That's what I was looking for. Get the stump grinder, come down, get rid of those tree stumps. Then we can get a plough. Okay, right. Let's see if we can get these. Try and find them. There's one. is very bad. I wonder if I have to smooth. Oh, I took something. Got some tree stumps somewhere. Come on, that is as low as I can go. Oh, it's got it. I think. Yeah, I think so. I think the other tree stump remover. It's like a chain one, I think it is. I'll say chain, but it's the... I can't remember which one it's called now. It is better than this one. This guy with the new camel. I might have to call on the professionals for this one. I don't think it's playing. No. Where are the other ones? There's one there. Right, one there. One here. It's gone. Right, is that all of them? Apart from that. Apart from that big one. So it'd be handy if I could get that. I don't want that particularly. Right, we'll leave that. We'll say that's it for now. Whew. Probably find more once we plough it. Let's go and get a plough. And then we can have a real look to see what we've got left. If we missed any, probably have. All this just to gain a little bit extra land. But, it's, you know, it's part of it, isn't it? It's, why not? Right. Let's have a look. Hopefully one's in sale. No, of course not. That would be too easy. Ploughs. There we go. Really 160. I think we got enough horsepower for... What's our tractor? Let's have a quick look, see what our tractor is. Horsepower 175. Oh, we've got loads. 175. So we're good for that one. Oh! Oh, this is a modded one that I must have put in. Was that mod? Was that mod one? Yeah, it was mod. Mulch tiller. Mulch tiller. So it's not a plough. Oh, there must be a plough. It's got the tines on the back. Ooh. Ooh, did we take the chance? I suppose 17k. More than equipment. No, we don't want none. Weights. Shanks. No, we'll go for the small one. 17. That's what we'll do I wouldn't normally do this. I'm going to lease it. If it works, we'll buy it. That way, if it doesn't work, we don't lose that much money. We only lose 867. I wouldn't normally lease, but I'm a little bit unsure whether it's going to do the job or not. Just because of the title of it. But it's in plows, so in the category, so you would think it would. It looks like a plowy type thing. It's the technical term for it. Did we? No, we got a cultivator, haven't we? I think we got a plough. I was just trying to think then if we actually bought a plough before. Should have checked, shouldn't I? Oh. Right. Now we need to make sure we got it on so that we can plough. Not a field, basically. So if we go to the menu, unfold. Oh, there's little things going up and down. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Unfold plough. There we go. Right, allowed to create fields. Why? Right. So it should work. Looks like a ploughed texture. Yeah, well, it looks like it is ploughing. That's a good start. Actually, I quite like this. I thought I've used it. I don't know. I was probably looking for a cheap plough. Probably why I've got this on there. I'm not quite sure if I like it or not. Well, don't know. Suppose we've used it, so we've got to buy it. I guess we can always sell at a later date. It's not doing too bad. Oops, a little bit. Just get that a little bit. Make sure we got everything. Right, now. Are we happy with that? Let's have a look. Let's go over there. Just quicker and easier to do like that. Yeah. Could go a bit more. Yeah, I think we will. That tree stump will be coming out at some point. Or might just become a feature. Don't know yet. I think we can go there. Not go too close to the road. If we and then cut back in. There we go. We are right up to the tree stump there. But just because we've ploughed it doesn't mean that we have to seed that close. Get rid of that. Right. Returned. Yep, should be it. Oh, let's take that back. Forgot we leased it, didn't we? Did we buy it? I think we'll have to. I think we have to, don't we? We used it, so yeah. Oh, so we've got to take it back because we have to. Yep. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, we'll take it back. We'll buy it because we have used it. It's only right. No point in making these things and then not sticking by them, is it? Well, sort of, anyway. But what we're going to do next is we're going to actually take soil samples. Now that equipment we are going to lease because it is quite expensive and we'd never use it again. We can't use it for contracts or anything, so we're going to use it. We might buy one eventually if we get enough money, but at the moment, oh, we need to return it. Let's go on there. Let's go map. So we can click on it. Return. Yes. That has been returned. Cool. Right. Which one was that? Was that one? 9 shank, 17k. Right, buy that. There we go. Feel better now. No, right. Soil sampling. Soil sampling. That's what we want. So it'll probably be in miscellaneous. There is a couple of ways you can do soil sampling. There's obviously that bit of equipment that fits on the front of your tractor and drive along that scans it. Very cool. 23,000. Obviously that's going to cost us more to lease, or go for the scout, which takes like a radius type thing. Oh, we'll have a look. So we'll lease that 867. Which is, let's just have a quick look. This is the bit of kit. Well, basic look at, well, I say basic. Quite well made mod. It should be though, because it is from Giants. Right. Whoop. Go on the back or the front, this can. So this will take a soil sample and this will tell us what type of soil we have. There's 4 different types. Well, there used to be 4 different types. I don't think they've changed it. But we'll take a sample that then gets sent off. We then get the result back very quickly and tells us what kind of soil we've got. So we open up our little mini map. Oh, there, bottom left. We need to unfold this first. Let's unfold it. Mini-map zooms in and we've got like a little radius around our tractor. Now that's going to take a soil sample in the area that's highlighted. The green circle basically. So if we sort of like, don't have to be precise, and then it's, I believe it's, no, it's not that one, must be that one. There we go. That goes down. Whoop. Takes a little, see if we can do that again. We'll just drive forward a little bit, and if you see on the map, it then goes brown, the area that we've taken a sample from. So if we go there, do it again. Little drag, takes a little sample. There we go. And basically you do that for the whole of your field. You can overlap and all that kind of good stuff. I don't know if they charge you for what they're used. Ooh. That's a point. Hopefully I got enough money. I think it used to be 1,000 for each sample. Don't know how many samples we've taken so far. Probably should have paid more attention. Oh, we've got to do 2 more here, aren't we? Let's get that little bit in. I mean, how you'd think I would tell you, wouldn't it? I mean, if it's 1,000, that's quite expensive, actually. Right, and that should be it. Oh, well, that is it for the sampling. Now we need to send soil samples for analysis. Why? Soil samples are now sent to the laboratory for analysis. We'll see the results on the soil types map soon. Okay. Send it to the laboratory. Oh, and the results are back in. Let's drop that off. What we'll do is we'll return that. There we go. Return. And I'm assuming that there used to be a tab on the left hand side. I take it it's not anymore. Oh, there we go. Right, so this is your 5 different types. I do apologise. Loamy sand, sandy loam, silty clay, soil samples. Oh, soil sample. So there is only 4. 5th one is soil sample taken, which we've already done. So we are mainly, well, no, we're not. We're half loamy sand and silty clay. Silty clay, I don't think is very good yield, and I don't think pH level. I can actually go through these soil types, pH level, which is what you use your lime to control as such, or boost. And that's your nitrogen, which is your fertilizer. So the bit that we've just ploughed is bad, everything else is good. And that's your yield, which we haven't, we don't know the yield bit obviously yet until we put crop in and harvest it. Seed rate, we don't know until we seeded it. And that's your environmental score that's in the middle, that says 57. So our environmental score currently, can you go zoom in? Can you see it? You would think it would let you know. Probably got to be a way of oh, tram lines, look. A bit there for tram lines. Oh, there we go. So that, you just hover over that and it comes up. So that's the environmental score. You do get extra money for having a good environmental score, and you do get more for your yield, for your crop as well. You get a bit more of a bonus. Your environmental score increases your sell prices by 1%. There you go. So the better we do, the more money we get. So yeah, it's all sampling 10. So we're looking good. Right. That is it for now, I think. I think we've covered enough. Because we're not at planting season just yet, so we're okay there. We'll get the plough at a later date when we need it next. Be alright at the shop. It's not going anywhere. So we need to obviously lime. If we, I don't think lime, I think level was okay on that field. Fertiliser, We need to fertilise the bit that we just ploughed, because that is poor. Cultivator, and then seeder. It's not a very big field for tram lines, but I think we'll do tram lines in it anyway, just so that we get to have a look, because I've not seen them yet. I've purposely not looked at anybody's gameplay. There are probably, well, there will be people that covered precision farming and all the aspects of it and go into it in more depth than what I have. Definitely worth having a look. I know Farmer Cop is very good as in-depth looks into things, so he's definitely worth a look. Probably if you're on console, Mr. Sealy P, he's definitely another one. He plays on console only. If there's any difference, obviously I play on PC, so I wouldn't have thought there'd been a great difference in it, but you never know. I think that'll do us for now. It's been a bit of a long one today. The old tree fell in and took up a lot of the time, and we still got bits of tree left everywhere. But we can address that next time. It's winter time, so there isn't much going on at the moment, so it does give us something to do. I'm sure we can always find something anyway. But that will be it for today. Thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed it, then please drop a like and all that kind of good stuff. Much appreciated. It does help, and you know, feedback is always good as well. You know, I'm always open to it. By all means, ask for something to be covered, or ask anything, or if you've got a really good idea, or if you think I've really messed up and done something wrong, then please let me know. So squeeze these logs in where we can actually. But yeah, that'll be it. Thanks again, and hopefully see you next time. Bye.